Very good morning to all of you. A great glory to Lord Krishna. A great glory to Lord Rama. And a great glory to God belonging to all the religions of the world. Very simply, I want to tell that I am Rajendra Kumar. I am an Indian. I am an educated person. And I have a will and desire to teach something to you. In very simple words, I would like to comment that I am willing to sermonize and preach on spirituality. Very simply, if I want to tell and say that God made the world, He made the universe, He made human beings. It is a very simple fact to know and consider. But after the birth on the earth, how many of us consider that why have we come to the world? What do we have to do? What do we have to achieve? What do we have to learn? After coming to this world, we are totally engrossed in worldly pleasures, earning money, getting education, providing with all kinds of facility of life. In doing so, we have forgotten God. But God has never forgotten His human beings. As many human beings as He has created and made, they have a sort of picture of every human being in the heart of God. Spiritual life, it means in our Hindi vernacular, आध्यात्मिक जीवन. Actually, my aim is that I want to declare all of you that the glorious world has given rise to a world famous poet whose name was George Herbert. George Herbert was a poet of metaphysical touch and order. Better we if say George Herbert was a metaphysical poet. He composed a very nice poem. The poem that he composed is to be studied in all classes. The name of the poem was The Pulley, or it has its another name, The Gifts of God. In his metaphysical poetic work of art, he has mentioned spiritual life. Now let's know what George Herbert has written in this poem. How he has tried his level best to guide the people of the world about the spiritual life. George Herbert, as we know that he was a metaphysical poet, with his mighty poetic talent and erudition, says through this poem that first of all God made the universe, He made human beings. At the time of making human beings, so He had a glass. In that glass, there were so many things. The glass was full of wisdom, wit, power, might, prestige, reputation, name, fame, wealth, property, and everything that a man needs to survive on the earth. Because God knew that after going to the world, man would enjoy his life, and in enjoyment, he would use so many things as he needs or requires. He was just smiling at the time of creating man. After the creation of human beings, and when he powered everything over man, he kept something to himself. He did not show one particular thing on him. And the thing that God did not bestow human beings was magnanimity and equanimity. In other simple words, we can say that the peace of mind and brain, the peace of heart and soul. The peace of mind and brain, heart and soul, God kept to himself. He did not give, he did not bestow. Because God did know that after going to the world, man would forget him. He would forget him in getting mundane pleasure and happiness. Moreover, when man would enjoy his life through the given gifts of God, he would need one particular thing after enjoyment. And the thing that a man would need after enjoyment was that magnanimity or equanimity. He would be unsatiated. He would be unsatiated to find such quality, such traits. That's why God was full of purpose. When in search of magnanimity and equanimity, man would try to trace God. He would be restless. At that time, man would remember God. Man would remember God with wills and desires. God knew that man would try to find him temple, mosque, church, gurdwara, home, elsewhere where he may be able to find God. Why that? So that he may get God. At that time or that moment, God would stand in front of him and with a smile on the face, happiness in the heart, he would embrace his created man. Because God did know that his creation, particular man, was restless. He used wit and wisdom. He was taken to earthly pleasure. He became powerful with his might and property and wealth. Moreover, these things did not give satisfaction and content to the heart. In order to get the satisfaction and peace of mind and heart, soul and brain, man would remember at last. God is the God and a Father, and we are sent to Him. How can a father mistreat or misconduct his issues? Never and never. Standing in front of man, he would embrace him and impart the peace of mind and heart, soul and brain. Commenting on this poetic view, work of art, the gifts of God, we come to conclusion and appreciate that spiritual life is all in all. We know that we have everything: power and prestige, name and fame, reputation, wealth, property, and everything that we need to survive on the earth. But after all, we seek peace. Unless do we have peace, we can't feel that we are really blissful and mirthful. God is never a tyranny. His heart is just like milk. The heart of the God is like a bowl of milk that is very sweet. When God would embrace him, he would give the sweet milk of the heart so that man would feel satiated and satisfied. Whatever we perform on the earth, we take the shelter of God. Step into the temple or mosque, we seek blessing of God. What is this? Seeking the blessing of God means that we want to be under the shelter of God. Why do not we think that after birth till death we should be under Him? We are only a means. Whatever we do, we are a switch gear. We are a switch gear. The controller is He. He controls us. He knows what we need. He knows how we have to live. Everything He knows, but moreover, we forget Him. Let's be under the kind shelter of God. Only then our life is successful. Otherwise, in earning name, fame, reputation, wealth, property, and we shall cultivate only worry and cares, tensions, and nothing else. Lastly, God will come to us and hear what we need. We shall utter the very word from the heart, from the core of heart. We all human beings need peace. Please, oh God, shower your peace. Whatever sin, mistakes, vice we human beings have committed in life, forgive it. Let's make our life spiritual in our action, in our thought, in our words, in our diction. Only then we can achieve God. The whole quintessence of life is the whole quintessence of life is to achieve God. Only then we can get salvation. Think about Him, do about Him, remember Him every time. At the time of eating, remember Him. At the time of sleeping, remember Him. At the time of emptying bowels, remember Him. Let your breath be the name of God. The coming and going of the breath, the body should be the name of Lord. I wanted to tell and comment that I'm alone. I have none in the world. And I know that my shelter is God. I think that I am here. Lord Krishna is with me. Lord Ram is with me. Muhammad Pengamal Sabar is with me. Jesus Christ is with me. And when I think God is with me, I think that nothing mishap can happen with me. He is a super being, superpower. So it's my supplication to the people of the world that we have to be under the kind shelter of God so that we may feel what God is. God means breathe. When this breath stops, we are lifeless. Thank you. See you again with our new motto. See you again. Thank you.